Hey guys, for today, let's talk about mindset shifts. Imagine you have a pile of cards laid out in front of you, and when you pick the card, you really don't know what's coming. You don't know which card you're going to lift. And just read the card and feel the sensation that comes through your body when you read the card, okay? Let's try this. And so we're going to pick up a card, and this card says, I'm a failure. Just notice. Was there a sensation in your body? Where was it? What did it feel like? Did it feel like an assault of arrows? Did it feel like tingles? Did it feel like a tightening in your chest, in your throat area, in your torso? Just notice. And let's pick up another card. Now, this card says, I'm not normal. I'm not normal. And again, just notice. And I can almost feel a tremor in my heart at that card. Because maybe there's a part of me that actually believes that. And now the reason why we're playing with these cards randomly, and we don't know what's coming when we pick up the cards, is because that's what our brain does. So knowing that our brain is just a protection, just here to protect us. It has always been here to protect us. We were young, we went through wounding, childhood wounds. We started to feel unsafe. We started to adopt the belief, I'm unsafe, I'm unprotected. And our brain compensated in whatever way. Whatever coping mechanisms that we picked up along the way. Sometimes our skill sets became our coping mechanisms, our protective mechanisms, our defense mechanisms. And we learned how to show up to the world with a position of strength using either a specific skill set. I am super extroverted. I'm super talented. I'm so smart. I'm so capable. I'm better than you at so many things. And sometimes we used a defensive coping mechanism. I've got so many more problems than you. And we appreciated and enjoyed the labels. They kept us safe. Oh, I'm really anxious all the time. And we believed those thoughts because they were comfortable. I get sad and depressed easily. Oh, I'm not good at coming up with ideas. Oh, I have a terrible memory. And thoughts like that would pass through our brain as part of us trying to process life and challenges and school and social situations as a kid. And we learn to believe that. Knowing that our brain adapted those thoughts early on as protection helps us understand that there's a pattern here and helps us question, why, me as an adult today, why would I have a need to continue playing this pattern? But if you put your thoughts under a microscope or an MRI scan all day, the fascinating thing is the 60 or 70,000 thoughts that we think a day, on most days they resemble each other completely. So yesterday's thoughts, can you imagine they actually mirror last week's thoughts? And can you imagine they mirror the thoughts from a year ago? And when I had awareness, when I had a light bulb moment that this is actually true, is once a year when I sit down to create New Year's resolutions. And I realized year after year, my resolutions were exactly the same. I hadn't managed to move an inch. I hadn't managed to conquer those big challenges that I thought I needed to overcome. And I would question that every year. How come I still have the same two big challenges in my life every single year? And now understanding that no, my body, our bodies, can't change the patterning. until we start to change the thought process, learn to feel safe in our bodies, learn to address the trauma, and then work on mindset shifts. So, mindset shifts is one way to address coming present, healing, growing in vitality every single waking moment. Mindset shifts will not heal trauma. But you know that. There are somatic practices that little by little can build safety into your body. And there's breath work that little by little can establish your body as a safe container to face the world every morning. There's meditation and visualization that can help you actualize more of yourself, your power, your potential, your dreams, the person you want to be. And then minute by minute, there's that awareness that you can get. The beginning to notice your thoughts and your thought patterns. And asking yourself, who wrote that script in my head? Whoever the movie director was or the script writer. And how come it's still playing the exact same lines it played a year ago? And now, if you were to lay out a set of cards in front of you, let's do it this time together again, like we started out. But this time they're going to be positive cards. And again, I'm going to pick a card and read it and tell me what your body feels like when I read it, okay? I am kind. I am generous. Feel that. I am understanding. Feel that. And what's fascinating is when I tune in and feel that, I feel a calming in my nervous system. I'm bringing a truth about who I am essentially at my core, how I was created. I'm bringing that truth, the truth of my soul, and bringing it out in the open. And my nervous system relaxes. And my brain wants to believe that. How much of a fight is my brain going to have with me? And how quickly will my brain revert back to the old thought pattern? Oh, you're not. You're unconfident. You don't have courage. You're a failure. You should be ashamed of yourself. How quickly does my brain go back to that? Don't know. Maybe your brain will give you 10 seconds of respite. Maybe your brain will give you an hour. And maybe your brain will give you a day. Step into this moment. Step into the moment of courage. Pick the card you want. Write it yourself. Hang it on your wall. Keep it in your pocket. I am strength. I am powerful. And not every moment is going to represent your strength or your power. But it's the truth of who you are. Write out your cards. Enjoy playing your card game. And know how much power you have to change your mindset minute by minute. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here.